Why did he not give it earlier? I did not feel it. He felt that it was he who called him away. In his book, he has stated that God drove him away from Mangalore. In fact, God led him away, just as a mother leads the child by the hand to any place she likes. In the book World is God, the first chapter is entitled God Leads. What made you to give up everything and go away? They asked. God made him to do. His renunciation was not reasoned out or planned out. The urge was so strong that he could not resist it. It was all in his hands. God did whatever he liked with him. There was no question of why and wherefore. We have to ponder on these words. It might help us if we try. Transferring the doership or ownership. Very difficult. But it is possible. It is not impossible, it is difficult. When even at the subtle level we start feeling that it is he who is making us to do that, not at the grosser level. We have found that he brings out whatever is needed at the right time. Because we are not doing it by ourselves.
When you say that God pulsates everything and
God?
induces everybody.
God pulsates everything that induces everybody.
To make sadhana for his progress. When such is the case, what is the place of ego? Why does God take care of that ego when he is taking care of all other things? Is it not his duty to remove the ego of the devotee?
It is his duty, but we have not asked him,
When you give so much suffering, nothing but asking, there is no other way than asking.
No, you are satisfied. You are satisfied with the ego, that is why he is not disturbing you.
That's the other way of escaping suffering.
No, he will say that. You wanted to have ego, you are comfortable with ego. The moment the ego is not there, you feel discomfort.
That's what I'm telling you.
So he has given us.
It is the duty of the God because we call him omnipresent. Omnipresent. He loves everybody equally. He is kindness personified. When that is the case,
No. You only said if that is the case. Whether that is the case or not, we have to realize. When we have got doubt, the ego will be there.
That's what I am telling. Why does he give doubt to the devotee? If he reveals himself to the devotee,
I will tell you. We have been told that when the Nirguna Nirakara Shashvatananda Swarup, the subtle and mysterious power, which has no name and form, when it wanted to become many, so many things came out of it one by one, and finally human being. When the human being came out, when they were all Brahmaleen, there was no activity. Everybody comes, sits, that's all. Then the power wanted activity, So that is why this ajnanam, that he is within me, the awareness that he is within me also started along with their creation. That is how the ego started. In
Ajnana is also cleared by God.
No, 1 minute. In Atma Bodh, it is clearly mentioned when he talks about three bodies: gross body, subtle body, causal body. And in this causal body, he says, Anadi Avidya Anirvachya. I have forgotten him, That is why the ego is playing. This is there, Anadi. Otherwise, it will not. Each one will be content and sitting quiet. So he wanted the Jagat to be active. So that is why he gave to the human beings this Ajnan, Avidya. That he is separate and God is separate. Anadi Avidya Anirvachya Karano Padiruchate. This is the Karanam, this is the causal body. This is, because of this we are existing. So when he made me unaware of his presence and made me to feel that I am an individual, I started craving, desiring, planning, ambition, so many things started. So to fulfill that, a lot of activity started coming. And then it goes on. But at a particular time, through varied experiences, he makes us, his creation, to come back to him. For example, we all know that Papa Mataji's life. He was also leading an ordinary life, a grihastha life, a professional life, a social life. Up to 38 years, there was no mention about God or God realization in his life. When he gave him successive failure, repeated failure, hammering, failure, tension, then he turned. So that is what he said, hound of the heaven. He said, he is after us. So whenever we are made to pass through these ups and downs, we should know that he is calling us. Because I feel helpless. The ego pleads its inability not to move further. Then only he will step in. So that means...
To some extent, ego is useful.
To some extent, ego is useful.
Useful, definitely useful.
That's my point. Exactly. Thank you.
The only thing is the ego should know till we drop the body, the ego will be there. Okay? Even in a saint.
Yes.
But the difference between us and him is, he knows that he is working because of him. We feel we are working because of us. That is the only difference. So for all practical purposes, there is an ego there, which Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, kacha ego and pakka ego. Purified ego and immature ego. So here, at the moment we feel we are the planners, we are the deciders, so the ego is in full form. In Papa's case, though the sense of individuality, Ramdas was there, he knows Ramdas is there because of Ram. And he keeps on, he doesn't withdraw. He keeps on functioning as an individual. And he also says likes and dislikes are there. Everything will be there. Everything will be there. But the only thing is, in his mind, he knows everything is given by him. So in that aspect, ego has also been given to us. We did not ask. One devotee asked us, when we are passing through this stress, it is a wonderful, pertinent question. If he has given this avidya, which is anadi, why should he makes me feel I am suffering? He has given it, okay. He made me to feel the sense of individuality and made us oblivious of his presence, and so we take it on our head. It is too much for us. It was all planned by him, okay. So why should I feel that? Why should he give this to us? It's a pertinent question, but later on we will understand that here there is, just now he said there is no why and wherefore. I just now read, you remember? He made you give up everything, go away. God made him do so, everything. His renunciation was not reasoned out or planned out. The urge was so strong that he could not resist it. It was all in his hands. God did whatever he liked with him. There was no question of why and wherefore. Now he is making us to raise this question. That is okay. We can take him into task also. For your Leela, why should you make me do that? This question was asked by Papa himself at the feet of God. The mother and the devotee in the dialogue. How can you say it is your play, Leela of God, when we are all suffering, when the creation is suffering? Then it has been mentioned by Papa himself in that soliloquy, in the dialogue. That unless and until I try to realize his presence within, he makes us to go through this. After reaching there, we come to know that it was not because he was merciless. And when the play comes, it will not be one-sided. Not merely happiness. Happiness exists because of unhappiness. So both will be there. Both will be there. In our own body, when we eat, morning you have you say it's a tasty breakfast. You enjoy it. But after 6 or 7 years, when you go to the washroom, what comes out of your body, you don't touch it. So that means nothing had happened from outside. One that was there in the morning in a palatable form comes out. So it is inevitable. Oh. What was enjoyable at one time became a drudgery at a later time. We ourselves have seen that. So all these, by reflection, we will be, only by reflection, not by question answer. Reflection that first of all, we should accept that he is behind it. Then only it will come. So he will give us a long rope to deny him, to de-recognize him, to belittle him, to ignore him. All these things he will give. But one fine morning, it comes. So here, today's main topic is, even when we are struggling, we should know we are struggling because of him. The best way is to struggle with the knowledge that he is making us struggle. He is giving us the incentive to do sadhana. The teacher gives a lesson to his pupil and watches. So also he is watching and guiding us in every action. When led into solitude, after Ramdas had got initiation from his guru, guidance always came to him from within. So whenever any question comes, we have to ask him. We are trying to get an answer from outside. So long as this tendency is there, our doubts will never be cleared. Guidance always came to him from within. As he recognized this, he would not care for, we must always feel he is guiding us. God must inspire us in all things. We should feel God leads us on. There is no reasoning or planning here. The urge comes from within, we act. Many people struggle egoistically for years without any spiritual attainment. And struggle is there so long as the ego is there. And afterwards, there is nobody there. Because everything becomes passive voice. Now we are all in the active voice. I am talking, I am planning, I am doing sadhana. I am chanting Ram Nam. I am attending, I am involved in this work. So we have been asked by scriptures and Mahatmas like Papa that we should know the reality that He is leading us, He is making us. So He is there with us, He has been with us. So we have to intellectually we keep on hammering first. Intellectually we come to know He is life, He is consciousness, He is intelligence. So He is with us, He has been with us, He is with us, He has been with us, He is with us, He has been with us. Otherwise we don't exist. Day for yesterday, that's why he said, who is God and what is God, that also you should understand. Then the question will not come at all. We say, why did God give? Okay, what is that God? If you feel Him as a separate one, there is no harm in charge sheeting Him. But when He Himself is the very subject, so we have to rephrase our expression. Intellectually, we know that you are there. Without you, I don't exist. Without you, I cannot think or act. But I am not aware. Intellectually, I know. Especially when I react to events and individuals, I forget. Probably when I am alone, I am moving towards it. This is not fair. Please enable me to remember you. Something like that, that which comes from the bottom of our heart. This is very important, very, very important. This question is also very important. You have given me an ego, you made me to forget. And one fine morning you made me to remember through a guru. You make me to follow him because of the faith you gave. But that is also not 24/7. Why are you doing this? That is the real struggle. We know from Shastras and Mahatmas, He is within, He is within, He is within. He is making us to talk, He is making us to think, He is making us to function through all my organs of action and organs of perception. Because if the life is not there, dead body. Simple truth. So He is there, Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu. But when I am plunging into activities, I forget. When I put in a situation, I forget. When I see an individual, I forget. When I see an object, I forget. Kindly enable me to see you. That is why Satsang, Satsang will give us the different facets for enabling us to go deep. In Papa's case, he said, guidance always came to him from within. He was able to recognize this. In our case also it is coming, but we are not recognizing this. And we all know that even though he was aware that the guidance was coming, it was not a cakewalk for him. For all ordinary purposes, he was suffering like anything. He had to walk a lot, without food, blisters, so many physical suffering he had to. It was not that as soon as he accepted God is the doer, he was relieved of everything. No. But inside he was always calm, serene, quiet. He was not at all upset on anything because God is guiding him. So when we say God is guiding, it doesn't mean that the life will be full of roses. It will be full of thorns also. Mataji is also, we have understood, in spite of In 2 years' time, when she got stabilized, and that afterwards, how much she physically suffered till she dropped the body. What all ups and downs were there in the ashram? So many. So that makes us clear that just because a realization comes, he will not change the outer style or inner style of our life. He will only bless us to know that he is making you to go through that, that's all. And because of that insulation, you don't internally feel upset at all. It's a powerful insulation.
Attachment was not there for some years.
Attachment was not there, no Swami. Attachment was not there for.
Now the today's message Papa gives us is bring in the dimension. Try to bring in the dimension. He is making us to chant. He is making us to struggle. He is making us to do sadhana. How to do that? Each one of us have to try. You ought to know that God is directing you. You must be conscious of it. For instance, at the age of 38, suddenly the change came over Ramdas. He was leading an ordinary life. Hunger for God came to him because God gave it to him. Why did he not have it earlier? For God did not will it. He felt that it was he who called him away. It was God who called him away. In his book, he has stated that God drove him away from Mangalore. In fact, God led him away. Just as a mother leads the child by the hand to any place she likes. In the book World is God, the first chapter is entitled God Leads. What made you give up everything and go away there? God made him. His renunciation was not reasoned out or planned out. The urge was so strong that he could not resist it. It was all in his hands. God did whatever he liked with him. There was no question of why and wherefore. There is no question of compromise with the world. Because world itself is Brahman. There is a saying by Shankara, God is truth, the world is illusion. The world as Brahman is real. The world as world is illusion. God himself is manifest everywhere as everything. The manifest is he, unmanifest is he. The manifest and the unmanifest are not two separate entities. Shiva and Shakti are not two. Just as the sun cannot exist without its light, that light cannot exist without sun. So God and his power are one and the same. God is at once Purusha and Prakriti. There our minds cannot reach. Therefore the Gita calls him unthinkable, being Achintya Rupa. Our greatest secret, Uttama Rahasyam. We cannot imagine what he is and what he is not. At once he is everything and beyond everything. He is beyond our comprehension. Therefore silence is he, Mauna is Brahman. Anybody would like to say anything?
Sir, Satsang,
Yes.
just imagine I'm driving a car.
Huh?
Driving a car.
God is very much next to me. Okay. Somewhere I'm losing the control. But suppose it's another person, a friend of me who is sitting nearby, he will try to control, he will try to save me from an accident what would have happened otherwise. But God, he is with me, he is next to me, he is a part of me, but he is just remaining as an observer and witness to whatever is happening.
He is a witness. At the same time, he is also the sustainer. Not merely a witness. In Bhagavad Gita, there is a sloga, not merely a witness. Then you are right. He is not merely a witness. Then in positive indifference. No, it is not like that. Gadirbharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrad Prabhava Pralayasthanam Nidanam Bijam Avyayam. I am the supreme goal of all living beings. I am also their sustainer, protector, master, witness, abode, shelter, friend. I am the origin, end, resting place. I am the repository and eternal seed. Gadir Bharta, Prabhu Sakshi, Nivasa Sharanam Suhrad, Prabhava Pralayasthanam Nidanam Bijam Avyayam. So it is not merely that different role he plays. Now inside, when we close our eyes, when we chant Ram Nam, at the exclusion of all other thoughts, slowly that witness consciousness wells up. You know that you are chanting. Wait, who is that knowing principle? You know that you are hearing. Wait, who is that knowing principle? Now you are hearing. You know that you are hearing. Who is that knowing principle? Hearing principle. So he is there as Sakshi. At the same time, it is he who is giving us. He is a life force. And he has given me different types of gunas. And through that gunas, he makes me to function. So he is not merely a Sakshi. Though that is an often repeated word through which we can connect ourselves to him, but we should not forget Prakriti and Purusha. Suppose we take Purusha as Sakshi, Prakriti is dynamic, the other is static. We have come from him, so this dynamic nature is also his. Comprehensive,
He doesn't disturb you at all. He has given free will to everybody. He does not disturb you. He is allowing you to do whatever you feel is appropriate. That's it. Freedom.
No, what he meant was only, if there is a friend next to me, friend will help me.
Correct. Friend will help. Always I should know he is with me. He will guide me. He will protect me. He will lead me. It's a beautiful word, Suhrat.
And I think Swami, sometimes an accident is a good thing. Because Sachidanand Swamiji, he will have a fall on the examination day. He will become fourth. Instead of normally he is always topper. So then he will not go for that bar. And he will not get killed. Or he will get killed.
But the other one is also destined,
Correct.
So we don't have to be selective or choosy. For the three, their mission is over through that body. For him, the mission is not over. So he made him to fall sick on that particular day. Anything and everything we have to do. We can't be selective, we can't be choosy. Surrender is total.
Swamiji, when the mission of the body is over, then God will allow destruction. When the mission of the body is over, God will allow destruction.
What will?
God will allow destruction of the body to take place.
He will take place. In his own way, he will take place. As soon as we were born, how we were taken care of, fondled, And when we started knowing how we started beautifying our body, how we started thickening our sense of individuality, my status, my wealth, my likes and dislikes, rights and wrongs, so many things, And one fine morning, when I fall sick, he also provides me medical aid, this and aid, everything. And one fine morning, he takes away also. We are seeing it, but still we are upset. We are seeing it. So this feeling of upset also has been given by him. Like that, we should not be choosy or selective. Accept everything. Because you have no choice. We feel we have got choice. Ah.
Right in this childhood, I used to always mention that, it's children playing, only he has the upper hand.
Yeah.
I never accepted anything gracefully, but I always had a fight with him.
I used to have a fight with him that you always have the upper hand and I don't have any.
You can take him. Oh, you can take him into task. You say I should get rid of my ego, but you have always an upper hand and make me to dance. Enough is enough. Something like that. He will make us to say that, that enough is enough. Dukkarayam Shashvatam, that particular one. We should reach that stage, that word yesterday you read. What is that word? Discontent.
We should not be discontent with the situation in which he places us, but discontent there should be for not having progress sufficiently on the path.
We should not feel discontented in where he places us, but discontent there should be for not having sufficiently progressed in our spiritual path. So this discontent can be expressed through any form, by taking him into task. We have heard, directly we have heard bhaktas taking him into hot words, which normally we don't address to God, but they are innocent and pure. What all I gave? And what are you doing now? I have heard this. So when he came out, when he was in a sober mood, can you say like that to God? No, he is giving me the power to tell him like that. Then only he will come down. So any yo yam tanur bhakti, I know, whatever way you want, I will come. So he gives us the 100% democratic freedom to address him. Okay, before we close, we will.
Only a very dearest friend will do that.
Only our very dearest friend will do that.
We will go back to our usual lessons from, what is that? Life lessons. Where are we now? കപ്പെല്ലാം കഴിഞ്ഞ് കാലത്രേ
ഇന്നലെ കപ്പ് ചെയ്തു
കപ്പൊക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് കപ്പൊക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞു, എവിടെയോ കഴിഞ്ഞു. Yesterday we did not take up any new one, no? Because we don't want that. Cup was done, cup after that steps. Banana leaf. Strainer over, ladle over, salt over, clock over, banana leaf. Okay, we'll try. A banana leaf is simple yet abundant, carrying food with grace and offering its surface without demand. It endures heat, holds the essence of nourishment, returns to nature once its task is complete. The banana leaf teaches us to give selflessly, embracing simplicity while remaining open to all without attachment. Whether you put karela, whether you put payasam, it will not object. Whether you put spicy achar, it will not object. It reminds us that life's true value lies not in what we own or accumulate, but in how we serve, contribute, and ultimately let go with grace, knowing that it is all temporary and shared. One more thing we can add. Banana leaf, when you... I will tell how we got in. We were all taking in banana leaf. Then later on, we switched over to this plate business. When we come from Wayanad, Calicut to Ashram side or Kannur side, vegetarian hotels are very, very less. We are all pure vegetarians. So we don't go, only we go to the railway station for VRR. Otherwise we don't take anything. But in Tellicherry, Jayabharatham restaurant, I don't know whether it is there. The speciality is upma served in a banana leaf. It has got a special taste. Ordinary upma. But he somehow was able to get this clue, and then he buys banana leaf and then cleans it, prepares upma, rolls it and keeps it. People go there, it's something like a hot cake. We remember, whether we feel hungry or not, if you are passing through Tellicherry, we will go there and buy half a dozen upmas. It has got a special taste. When a hot stuff is put on banana leaf, it enhances its taste and nutrient. That's what we were told. So that is also there. All silent. It doesn't tom-tom. So banana leaf is simple yet abundant, carrying food with grace and offering its surface without demand. It endures heat, holds the essence of nourishment. Elayadai? Yeah. Elayadai is tasty, everybody.
Swamiji,
Banana leaf is now used for burn cases. In burn section in the
burns.
they are
Ah. Yeah. That is why on Shraddham day, you will remember, we used to keep one for Swami, and everybody will be served on banana leaf only, but that will be there. So we mentally feel that God, the Almighty Lord of the universe, who also comes out in the form of banana leaf and the foodstuff, it should be served in the banana leaf. So in our house, when father performed Shraddha for Tata, he used to make us get a banana leaf, clean it, and we have to and make it clean. And then at that time we did not say. But one day we asked, why this banana when we are offering in plate also can be had, Then he said, no, this is supposed to be the best one. Nature's direct, not passing through any process. Oh, even cooked item is going through a process. But here we are offering in nature's own form. At that time we did not understand much. But then it's all right. Yeah, that is also right. Because it is not subject to any. And when we go for a tour, suppose we come on leave and then go for Madras or something, father and mother, they will take this banana leaf and make it flexible, and then all the foodstuffs will be packed and given to us. When we eat in the train, it will be more tasty than the usual one. Anyhow, one more we will take. See-through covers. See-through covers reveal what is within while still offering protection. They allow us to see what is inside without exposing it recklessly. In life, this teaches the balance between openness and discretion. We must show ourselves authentically yet protect our dignity. Just as the cover shields without deception, we should live transparently with clear intention and visible actions while still preserving our integrity. Like the cover that reveals yet protects, we too must be transparent in our values, allowing trust to flourish without compromising our core beliefs. There was a prayer. What is that? This day is gone.
Night and morning meet.
Huh?
When night and morning meet, it would be an unalterable memory.
Then.
Let no unkind word
Ah.
or careless doubting thought.
Then, one more word.
No guilty secret.
Eh? Seek.
No guilty secret.
No guilty secret.
No guilty secret.
Secret.
So jealous for.
What is that guilt? So secret is allowed. Guilty secret is not allowed. That's why we remember.
No whisper jealous for. If cloud
No,
is
that this is the word, we have. Secret, the see-through covers, so it is transparent. But certain things cannot be made transparent. You are locking and you cannot keep the key outside, no. Then why should you lock? So it is not guilty secret, it's a vyavaharic secret, that's all. So many things will be there, your records, your this thing. For any organization also we cannot tom everything, but it is not a guilty secret. It is a part of the dharma. So only guilty secret we should avoid. Secrets are all right. Perfectly all right. That is why he has given the secret. But when we add something guilty secret, then it should be avoided. So in the prayer, that word has been, because for the first time when we asked, we were thinking about it deeply, then only we got the answer. Secrets are, that's why you and I lock our door and then come out. Protection is there, secrecy is there, but at the same time, that which should not be kept should not be kept. I think that is enough. Next one is mirror. We will take it up tomorrow if possible. So today we should know, Papa was emphasizing about a very important salient aspect in our sadhana, that the very fact that we are now discussing, the very fact that we are chanting, the very fact that we feel we are all sadhakas, we should add that it is He who is making us to do that. Whatever way it's possible, however, say 1%, 5%, 10%, whatever is possible. That is the message He gives. That is how He could scale the height. It's a very important point. He makes us to struggle. Only through reflection we will be able to understand it more and more. More of it tomorrow. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Vanda. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम ओम Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Hari Om to everybody. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Namaskaram, Namaskaram, Namaskaram. Pranam, 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 pranam. Hari Om.